We are going to take a look at an online database called Opposing Viewpoints. This database is located at ilibrary.org, so that is where we're going to go to visit the database. This is the landing page for iLibrary. We are going to examine the menu on the left briefly. There's a larger view for you. I like putting the databases in alphabetical order. It helps me locate the particular database that I would like to find. And to do that, I will tap alphabetical, which is the second to the last tab right here. I'm going to tap that, and that will get us to the alphabetical listing of the databases. This is the alphabetical listing of all the databases found at iLibrary. We're specifically looking for opposing viewpoints. So because I know my alphabet, I'm going to scroll quickly, and sorry if this makes you a little dizzy. I'm going to scroll to opposing viewpoints, and here it is right here, nice and large for you. I'm going to tap that to head on into the database. Before I'm allowed entry into the online database, the public library would like to know my library card and PIN. This occurs anytime we want to use any online database found at iLibrary because the page is sponsored by the public library. It is free to us as long as we have our library card. And as you can see here, I have typed in the barcode that is found on the back of my library card, and I have typed in the PIN, which is the last 4 digits of that same barcode simply retyped. And now I'm going to hit login. One last thing, the reason that you see part of the barcode and not the entire barcode is because I had to block some of it out because this is going on YouTube. This is the landing page for opposing viewpoints in context. As you can see, it looks very similar to any website you might see on the internet, yet we know that it is an online database that does require a username and password, meaning the library card. Have a look on the right side of the page where you see featured video at the top there. The page also shows featured news pieces, Newsweek, featured commentary, and a little further down you can see the USA Today pieces, and those articles will change about every day. Let's go ahead and take a look at the center of the page where the main headings are located. There are 8 main headings found in this database, and within each main heading there are several subheadings underneath, or topics if you will. If you want to see all of the topics listed in the database, when I scroll up, you can hit on the top left, Browse Issues. Let me point that out to you right there. Browse Issues. And by using the Browse Issues tab, and I'll just go ahead and click that, we now have a giant list of all of the topics within the database. This list can be a bit overwhelming, so if you want to see them again in their subtopics or their categories, you can hit the drop-down menu, and all of those categories are listed, and you just simply choose one, and it takes you just to those topics underneath that heading. Okay? We'll go down to Society and Culture. And we have a lot of topics here that are great for student research. Make it a little bigger so you can see. Let's go ahead and choose one. Go with nutrition. And this is the landing page for our topic. Before we scroll down and examine everything on the page, we can actually do that easily by looking on the far right side underneath the heading on this page. And you can see here that we have featured viewpoints, statistics, all of these things, all these different types of resources that are available on the one topic of nutrition. So having a glance at this little section here will tell you the types of resources available on the particular page before you scroll. Now when you do scroll, everything is sectioned out. Featured viewpoints, images, statistics, all of these different types of resources are categorized, and the articles are within those categories. I'm going to go ahead and scroll up to the top to show you the feature article. At the very top there will always be a feature article, and to open that article you just simply hit view more, and just to see what an article looks like open, we'll just choose that one. When we hit view more, this is the full article open for us. Before I scroll down to see the entire article, I'm just going to point out that the very top right, underneath the tools section, you have a list of tools that are very convenient for the user. The most popular tool is the citation tool, and by using the citation tool, if you click on it, you're going to have an option for an APA citation or an MLA citation. These citations can be copy and pasted, they can be downloaded, you can export them to Google Drive or any other citation generators that they have listed. So that one's super easy to use. Another very popular tool is the one on the bottom of the list called Translate. When you open Translate, another menu pops up, and you have a list of languages, and Spanish is on the list, French, German, Italian, Japanese, Korean, etc. And just simply choosing the language you wish to change it to and then hit translate. After a few seconds, you will see that it has indeed translated to that language, and this time I chose Spanish. So it's a very easy tool to use, and I know that some of our students will find it useful. Scrolling down a little bit, we have some related subjects on the right for more research. The article also shows at the top left a listen feature, and that allows students to plug in their headphones and to listen to the article being read by a really annoying, artificially generated mechanical voice. So, but still, it will read it to them, and they can follow along. This is the article all opened up. When you want to return to the main page of the topic, on the left side, there where it's underneath Browse Issues, you can click Topic, and it will take you right back to where your main topic lands, with all of our different resources available again. To get back to the main home page of Opposing Viewpoints, right above where it says Browse Issues, you just tap on the words Opposing Viewpoints in Context, and then you will see the main landing page again with the different categories. If you have any questions about this online database, please feel free to ask. I'm happy to help.